Welcome inside the Amalie Arena in Tampa, Florida. It's the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. Both of these teams coming off a heartbreaking start to their campaign last year in the playoffs. The Tampa Bay Lightning going out in 4 games to the Columbus Blue Jackets, and the Toronto Maple Leafs a heartbreaking Game 7 loss to the Boston Bruins. So both of these teams looking to write the script a little bit differently. As we're set for the faceoffs here, Matthew and Point. Braden Point wins that draw, and the Lightning are in over the zone. Tyson Barrie tries to tip it out, but it's intercepted quickly there. One-time shot, and Frederik Andersen, who's in goal for the Toronto Maple Leafs tonight, as he is most games in the regular season, makes the stop on that one. Steven Stamkos turns back in his own zone, looking for an option to pass to. He finds Point. Point up the wing, into the middle, but Zach Hyman a nice stick there to take that one away, and Matthews is up over the wing. Austin Matthews to the front of the net, and the puck is chipped up. A great chance there for Zach Hyman. Behind the net now, Travis Dermott. In front to Zach Hyman, another chance, and Vasilevsky was there to close off the 5-hole on Hyman. Victor Hedman tied up in his own zone a bit, but he'll be able to gain some speed and get over the line. Victor Hedman looking for an outlet. And Chernak was there, and he had the puck tipped away, and then an errant stick from Eric Chernak, and the Toronto Maple Leafs are going to get an early power play and an opportunity to get on the board quickly here against a strong Tampa Bay Lightning team. Tavares, Marner, and Nylander, the forwards out there for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Tavares wins the draw. Gives to Marner a shot, and Cirelli tries to clear, can't. Nylander. Tavares into the middle, and Alex Killorn will be right in the passing lane there, pick it up, and chase it down the ice. Toronto trying to set something up. Slowing up there is Nylander. Gives it to John Tavares. Tavares to the middle, and no one was there to pick that one up. Slap shot from the point there by Austin Matthews, blocked in front. Killorn gets it up to Cirelli, and this power play hasn't gone as planned so far for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Sandin gets it up the wing. Nylander. Cirelli right there again to block it off. Sandin, Tavares. Marner couldn't get a backhand shot off. He didn't have much net to shoot at. Killorn's going to dump it down the ice, and that's just about going to do it here for the power play for the Maple Leafs. A good kill for the Lightning early on. Tavares over the line. Winding into the corner, gets it to Hyman. Hyman to the point, playing give and go with Rasmus Sandin. Tavares in the middle, but he had that one poked off his stick. Marner to Hyman. Shattenkirk brings it out. And over the line, he'll join the rush. Kevin Shattenkirk into the middle. His pass was picked off, and here comes Jason Spezza. All alone, Jason Spezza, and he has that one poked off him. Not quite enough gas in the tank to get by the Lightning defense. Cirelli with it. Tyler Johnson into the middle. Carter Verhaeghe. Shattenkirk a shot. Scores! Kevin Shattenkirk from Verhaeghe and Johnson. A bomb from the point. There was a whole bunch of traffic in front of the net, and Kevin Shattenkirk took advantage of that and has opened the playoff scoring for the Tampa Bay Lightning in his first season with the club. Shattenkirk, a lot of playoff experience. This is his 7th time going to the Stanley Cup playoffs, and that will be his 6th goal. Michael Stevens over the line, gets it to the point. One-time shot in front of the net, and one isn't able to connect with it. Over the line, looking for Clifford in front. It was Hall there. And the Leafs have some possession now. Spezza couldn't find a place to shoot. Gets it to Justin Hall. To Spezza. Shot there by Clifford, and right there was Vasilevsky to stop it. Up over the line. Tampa. Verhaeghe. Kevin Shattenkirk for Aggie in the middle, low and just wide of the net. Kapanen has that one poked off his stick, and the Lightning will dump it in and get a change. Pierre Engvall with a little bit of space, a shot, and Andrei Vasilevsky is right there to stop it. Vasilevsky, easily one of the best goalies in the regular season, but his numbers in the playoffs have dipped a little bit. He's had quite a bit of experience, but only a 15-15 record in the Stanley Cup playoffs. To the point, Dermott. And a shot is fired just wide there. Killorn gets it across the line. Got it from Patrick Maroons. Chirnak gets it back from Hedman. A shot, and coming way out of his crease to stop it there was Frederik Andersen. Andersen was really good in the playoffs last year, but didn't get all the credit he deserved as his team was eliminated. A .922 save percentage last year for the Leafs in that series against Boston. Point has his pass intercepted, and it's Alex Kerfoot back out through center ice. He'll dump it down, and a little bit too high as it's going to go up over the glass, but the Leafs will still get their change. Point and Tavares. Face-off is won by the Leafs. Dermott. Behind the net, Victor Hedman. Dangerous pass out in front, but Chirnak was wide open. Chirnak's pass was picked off, Dermott with it. Travis Dermott, a little bit of space, finds his way behind the Leafs net. Stamkos into the middle, pass is picked off. Point with it now, and Hedman dumps it out to center ice. Tyson Barrie looking for an outlet. The Leafs will get a partial change in there. Nylander or Tavares, a shot, and Vasilevsky stays in his upright position as he knew exactly where that shot was going, and he'll cover it up for a whistle. 2:59 to go here in the first period. Braden Coburg, a huge hit there. Engvall, Kapanen, and Johnsson out there for the Leafs. Face-off is one back to Liljegren. Liljegren gets it back from Kapanen. And Andre Palat will get it out through the middle. The Lightning are 3 wide. Here they come. McDonough couldn't get a shot away. Rasmus Sandin, after blocking that one, gets it back out to center. Kasperi Kapanen. Into the middle. Sandin. Andreas Johnsson couldn't get a shot away. Kapanen plays it into the corner. Last minute of play here in the first period. Both teams pressing now. Braden Coburn has a bit of space, cuts to the middle, shoots, and a nice block there by Rasmus Sandin. Austin Matthews, seconds ticking away here in the first period. Maybe time for one more shot as Kapanen's going to get it off, but it's blocked in front of the net by Braden Coburn. So it's a 1-0 lead for the Tampa Bay Lightning. They didn't have a lot of shots, just 3 shots in the period, but they have the lead nevertheless. It was Kevin Shattenkirk with a bomb from the point. 1-0 Tampa Bay Lightning.
Plastic cups, bottles, and clean paper products in the Planet Clean recycling bins located throughout the arena. Thank you for joining us in a campaign to save energy and keep our city clean.
Welcome back to Amalie Arena in Tampa. Point and Austin Matthews set to take the draw here. Second period, 1-0 for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Kevin Shattenkirk got them on the board early. Nikita Kucherov into the zone. Shot there by Chirnak, and it's blocked in front by Matthews. And he's away with it. Hyman throws it up to Austin Matthews, but he's just a step offside there, and it's going to be a face-off. Face-off just outside the Tampa Bay Lightning zone. Chirnak gets it up for Stamkos across the middle. An errant pass there, and it's picked off. Travis Dermott with some speed. Gets deep into the zone and back to the point. Right in front of the net. Mitch Marner couldn't tip that one home. Victor Hedman out to Braden Point. Kucherov into the middle, point a shot, and it's steered away there by Frederick Anderson. Marner, Dermott, Barry, some creative passing to get out of their zone. Here comes Austin Matthews to the middle, right in front of the net, and Vasilevsky is right there to shut the door on Mitch Marner. Mitch Marner, not much of a scorer this season for the Toronto Maple Leafs, but second in the team in points, right behind Austin Matthews with 67 this year, and that number is low, but remember that it was a shortened season. Face off, just to the left of Vasilevsky, Hall, Muzzin. Into the middle, Kerfoot, a shot is pretty much fully blocked there, and it's an easy cover for Andrei Vasilevsky. In the regular season, Vasilevsky was good. He put up a .917 save percentage. Face off to his left. And it's won by the Lightning. Tyler Johnson out through center. The veteran Tampa Bay Lightning player, Tyler Johnson. Gets it back from Palat. Palat to Shattenkirk. Down low to Tyler Johnson. And Kerfoot is right there to pick that one off. Leafs are into the zone. Nylander to the middle. Pull a shot, and Vasilevsky once again in upright position stops that one. The problem for the Toronto Maple Leafs, you could say, in their season against Boston last year was their defense, and no player on the Toronto Maple Leafs had a plus-minus average. No one was over 0, that is, in that category. Shot there, stopped by Vasilevsky. And the Leafs are trying definitely to improve that, as it was a key for them to get more defensive players in the offseason. Pierre Engvall will bring it out. Shot was blocked in front of the net. Sergachev to Patrick Maroon. Paquette into the middle. Pierre Engvall has a bit of space. Here comes Pierre Engvall. He'll wait and try and get it through the center, but he couldn't feed it through there. Justin Holl up for Engvall. And here's Kapanen. Kapanen hammered there by Kevin Shattenkirk. Maroon tries to dump it in, but it's going to go right back to Kapanen. Pierre Engvall through the middle. A good shift for Engvall. Just couldn't get anything on net. Maroon for Hagee. Right to the front, and being stopped there was Cedric Paquette. And then he's hammered in the corner, and that one hurt him. Maroon to Paquette again, and coming up with it, scores! Cedric Paquette down in the corner, but not out. And he puts the Lightning up 2-0. Well, that's a mistake there from Frederick Anderson, and he will definitely want to have that one back. Just couldn't cover it, and all of a sudden there was Paquette right on the doorstep with a whole net to shoot at. And it's a big 2-0 lead here at the midway point in this hockey game for the Tampa Bay Lightning. Vasilevsky there to stop, but we were just mentioning that the defense had been a bit of an issue for the Toronto Maple Leafs, but they've been a bit better this season. Justin Holl and Jake Muzzin leading the way in the plus-minus department with a +13 and a +12. So they've been the shutdown guys for the Leafs so far. Matthews, Hyman, gets it back from Dermott, trying to take a shot in front of the net, but it was partially blocked. Yanni Gourde dumps it in. Verhaeghe is there in a battle in the corner, but he'll come away with it. Hedman, one-time shot in the middle, and it's stopped there by Frederick Anderson. Mitch Marner to the middle. Matthews, Dermott, a lot of space to shoot, and Vasilevsky is going to be right there to cover it up. Travis Dermott, the best of the defensive players, I should add, a +17 on the team this year. In the regular season, that is. Point plays it right out to the front. Nylander, a shot! And what a stop there from Andrei Vasilevsky, as there was quite a bit of net to shoot at there for Nylander, but he just couldn't get it past the glove. Point wins the draw. Hedman gets it up the wing. Stamkos to the middle. Kucherov. Kucherov couldn't get a shot away. Kerfoot. Nylander winding his way in. Shot is off a skate there and wide. Into the middle. Kerfoot couldn't get a shot away. Hedman looking for someone open. It's Point. Point has that knocked away, and here comes Kerfoot. Kerfoot on the breakaway, and it's poked away. Nylander to Stamkos, over for Johnson. Cirelli. And Steven Stamkos couldn't get that one. John Tavares. Shot in front of the net, and Vasilevsky had no one in front of him, so he saw that one. Gauthier versus Cirelli at the dot. Gauthier wins it. Electing to play it there was Vasilevsky, up to McDonough, all the way up for Palat. Palat to the middle, and he couldn't find his man in front of the net. Scramble in front. Palat a shot. Pad save by Anderson, and he'll cover. We mentioned that first line. Tyler Johnson, a veteran of the Tampa Bay Lightning, as he's playing in his 8th season with the club. Johnson. McDonough. Cirelli gets it back to the point, into the middle. Quick passing here, right in front, and not able to tip it home was Tyler Johnson in front. Johnson trying to wire a one-timer. McDonough has it. Ryan McDonough with 2 Leafs on him. And a delayed penalty coming here, and it's going to go against the Toronto Maple Leafs. So the Tampa Bay Lightning have already taken a 2-0 lead, and now they're going to get a chance to add on to it here late in the second period. Hyman and Marner out there to kill it for the Leafs. Face off won by Toronto. The shutdown defender Hall gets it up to Travis Dermott. Working his way in. Dermott a shot right to the front, and clearing it off the goal line was the Tampa Bay defender there. Kucherov to the middle. Shoots! Pad save by Frederik Andersen. Killorn gets it back to the point. Kucherov. Shattenkirk a shot. It's going to be low and wide of the net. Hyman trying to work something here. Gets it over for Hall. Hall has a bit of space, and he'll kill some time in the corner. Killorn. Working his way in. Kucherov is hammered there in the crease by Frederik Andersen. No call there. Marner into the corner. Barry to the middle. Looking for an open man. Marner. Hall shoots. Stopped by Vasilevsky in the dying seconds here of the second period. Maybe one shot for the Leafs left in this period, but they're going to have to win the faceoff cleanly. Faceoff won by Toronto. Barry tries to get it to Engvall in front of the net, but he didn't have time to shoot it. So the Toronto Maple Leafs have seen their deficit grow by a little bit more. It's 2-0 now for the Tampa Bay Lightning, and a much stronger period for Tampa Bay that time. Some big bodies laid down there, but ultimately a 2-0 lead for the Tampa Bay Lightning. We'll be right back after a short break. Well, there's Cedric Paquette getting the Tampa Bay Lightning up by a couple of goals in the second period on a mistake by Frederik Andersen. As here come the Lightning again. Into the middle, Kucherov, Chirnak, Stamkos scores! Not the way you wanted to start the period if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs. trying to get back in this game. And it goes the other way. It's Steven Stamkos, the lethal scorer, from right between the dots. Rips one home low past the pad of Frederik Andersen, and he looked like he was caught in transition there, and a tough game for Frederik Andersen, who's been so good for the Leafs in the playoffs. Chernak and Kucherov are getting the assists on that one. Hedman up for Braden Point. Point a shot, and it's patted away there by Frederik Andersen. Andersen, another save. Barry out to Zach Hyman. Hyman to the middle. Trying to get a shot away, but it was a good stick there from Chernak. Nikita Kucherov up for Stamkos. Stamkos up the wing. Shot to the front of the net. And it was just wide. Mitch Marner gets it up for Hyman. And it's going to be a penalty here coming against Tampa Bay. So a bit of an opportunity here for the Toronto Maple Leafs. Steven Stamkos is going to the box. It might be a hooking call. And it will be early here in the third period. So if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs right now, you've got to take advantage of this.
Lightning penalty to number
Sandin, Marner to the front of the net, scores!
Time of the penalty. 2 minutes.
Tipped in front of the net by John Tavares, and just like that, the Toronto Maple Leafs are back in this hockey game. Sandin and Marner are going to get helpers on that one, and it's a very quick power play goal for the Leafs. As a brutal tip in front of the net there, a really nice redirection there by John Tavares. And the Leafs have got a chance here. Vasilevsky way out of position in his net. Lots of time to go here in this third period. A 2-goal hockey game. Face off won by Tampa. Sergachev gets it up, and being hammered there was Killorn. To the middle, Tyler Johnson couldn't get that one on net. Nylander for Kerfoot. Here come the Leafs again. And it's intercepted. Cirelli will get it up to Palat. Palat wires a shot. That one's going to break the stick of Hall. He'll go get a new one. Tavares receives it back from Nylander. John Tavares into the corner. Andre Palat is there to dump it up to Cirelli. The young Anthony Cirelli has his pass picked off and trying to make a fancy move at his center ice was Nylander. Sergachev. Shattenkirk. Sergachev will dump it in the corner. Dustin Holl is there. The Leafs break out. Andreas Janssen cutting his way into the corner. Palat picks it off. Looking for a breakout pass to Patrick Maroon. Into the middle. Pierre Engvall. Puck is poked away here. The bit of a tennis match going on right now. It's back and forth to either end. To the middle. Maroon picks it off. Maroon into the corner. Finds some space. Shattenkirk a shot from the exact same place that he scored one in the first, but he couldn't put that one home there. It's going to be an offside call against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Devin Shattenkirk spent last year with the New York Rangers. This year, a bit of a down season, you could say, for him. Just 8 goals, 26 assists though. But he's got a big one here in this game as it opened the scoring for the Lightning. Sandin to Gauthier to Spezza. Jason Spezza still with it to Liljegren. Spezza gets it back, and it was an open net there for Clifford, but he couldn't get a shot off. Verhaeghe. Stevens to Yanni Gourde. He has Verhaeghe with him. Gourde to McDonough, the trailer, and it's a glove save there by Frederik Andersen. Frederik Andersen, a .909 save percentage in the regular season, a quite respectable number. Braden Point, but it was the offensive power of the Leafs that was their key to success. Clifford gets it up to Jason Spezza. Ryan McDonough to Braden Point. Point across the line to the middle. Stamkos. Shot on net. Patted away there by Anderson. It was a weak shot. McDonough into the corner. Dermott to the middle. Tyson Barrie. Up the wing. Hyman. Barrie. And his pass is picked off. An ill-advised one trying to go back to the trailer. Kucherov to the middle. And a shot there from Stamkos. But the 5-hole was closed up by Frederik Andersen. Hyman, Marner, shot just wide of the net on a pass that was in a perfect place right in front of the crease of Andrei Vasilevsky. Point, a nice move, shoots, and it's high and wide for Hagee. Into the corner, Barrie picks it off. Tyson Barrie to Hyman. Hyman across the line, Leafs are 3 wide. Matthews a shot, and it's just wide of the net. Matthews gets his own rebound there. Hall to the middle. Point picks it off. Here comes Nikita Kucherov. He's got Chiernak with him. Gets it back to Michael Stevens. For Hagee to Kapanen. Travis Dermott. Hyman across the Tampa Bay blue line. Hyman to the middle. Finds some space. Dermott. Hall couldn't find an opening to shoot it, and it's picked up by Hedman. The Leafs really need to get something going now. 3:13 to go in this period. Palat. Right in the middle. Kucherov a shot, and it was gifted to him right there, but he couldn't put it home. Nikita Kucherov gets it back. Palat shoots. Pad save there by Anderson, and a nice flurry of stops there. And a good sequence from Anderson. Leafs are back the other way, and shut off there by Chiernak. Kapanen to Andreas Johnsson. Palat brings it across center. Andre Palat right into the corner. Chiernak right into the middle. Get a shot, and a creative pass there from Chiernak, and it's going to be a face-off in the Leafs zone, so they're not going to be able to pull the goalie here. Anderson will maintain his position between the pipes until the Leafs can get something going in Tampa Bay's zone. 56 seconds to go. In this third period, the Leafs are really running out of time. Face off. One by the Lightning. Maroon couldn't get a shot away. Alex Kerfoot, and here comes the goalie. Anderson's out. Tavares. To the point. Rasmus Sandin shoots, and a pad save there by Vasilevsky. John Tavares. A shot and another glove save by Vasilevsky as he was in a really good place to shoot at 32.9 seconds to go in the third period. Empty net still. Extra man out there is Liljegren. Spezza. Lost the draw but got it back. Into the corner. One-time shot in front by Clifford. And it's a stop by Vasilevsky. Clifford spent the majority of his season with the LA Kings this year, and he's got some playoff experience, looking to utilize it here. Kevin Shattenkirk works it back into his own zone and kills some time off. Leafs get it back. John Tavares to the middle. Gauthier a shot. Vasilevsky right there again. We mentioned it's no surprise that Clifford is out there in the late moments of this game. He's had a lot of experience. He's his 7th time going to the Stanley Cup playoffs. And he's won a Stanley Cup with LA a few years ago. Poked around in the middle. 8 seconds to go in this game. This is just about going to do it. Liljegren through the middle. Matthews gets a one last shot off. And that's going to do it. So the Tampa Bay Lightning draw first blood in this first round series against the Toronto Maple Leafs. They're up 1-0. And credit to that guy, Andrei Vasilevsky, who had a phenomenal game, stopping just about everything except for that tip shot by John Tavares. The Tampa Bay Lightning win this one 3-1. We'll be right back here in Tampa, Florida for Game 2 between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Tampa Bay Lightning. First blood goes to the Lightning. 3-1 win. They take the series lead.